dad enters the room.
Morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Krukle, Requifox, Nasty Triangle. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's good to have you all here. Some might even say I'm overcome with emotion today. And by that I mean I'm mostly just overcome by this fucking level. Holy crap. It's morning, you're at work, and you need a tractor more. Grandpa's going to be real disappointed if you don't tractor more. He might even give the farm to someone else if you don't tractor enough. Top tier. Absolutely. The RP was real. Yeah, you definitely don't want to give it to your lazy uncle. Everybody, Krukle had a fun stream last night. And yeah, if you didn't know, Krukle streams. So does Nasty Triangle. So does Rec, occasionally. And he got Farming Sim 2025 and booted it up on stream. And I recommend you go follow all three of these people. DMCA? Huh? Yeah, Rec, you stream on occasion. Most of those occasions have been earlier this year, but you know, you'll be back. Exactly, it's almost winter. Oh, you got a warning. Nice. Now you're a real streamer. You're pushing those boundaries. Fire stream or hunting stream soon? You know, there's this really cool fishing streamer I watch. She streams from like 6 to 8 in the morning. I don't catch her every day. But she's out there like at least 5 days a week fishing and streaming. And it's just chill, man. Maybe you could do something like that, you know? Rec got a great first warning. He just said, screw the rules, I'm playing music, and drove with the radio on for hours. Krukle, that's the kind of joke that you got mod for. Don't make me take it away. That was the first time I sat through a whole stream from you? Yeah, I mean, I was basically the only guy there for the whole thing. And I was just free and enjoying the hell out of that drive, I'll tell you that. Because it was somewhere I've never been. It was like American Truck Simulator, only in a state that it doesn't have yet. But it's coming soon. The only warnings you get are for Super Mario Sunshine music. They're real strict about that one. Yeah, there's some Mario tracks that they get real strict about. Sunshine and Wonder are the ones that come to mind. I don't think Galaxy's nearly as taken. There's also, yeah, there's some unknown rapper who has SMB music as well. And so when I played SMB and took a break, that's when that muting got YouTubed. And guess what? I waited a long time for them to figure out exactly how long my break was for that claim. And I told YouTube to edit all of that out. And now the video is way better. I didn't even appeal it. I just was like, cut it out. I took a break. And that proves that if you're just talking over your music, boom.
Why did it have to be snakes?
You think you need to quit as a gamer and a streamer after last night? You had the most peak gaming moment, VR racing. You adjusted your seat IRL to adjust your position in the game. The simulation's too strong. You are a pioneer, Rek. In more ways than one. I agree. But I hope everyone's having a good day. Gooch, I hope you're having a good day. It's Thursday. Or it's Friday if you're Rek. Now you're just a marble grinder. You know, if you turn on the stream for the marble grinding, you'll have more of an audience for the marble grinding. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You might become the top marble streamer. You never know. Okay. Yeah, I know. He was telling me last season he was like top 15 or something. This is the same level as yesterday. Did I at least wash it? You're right. It's the same level as yesterday. It's the same level as the day before that. And the day before that even. Because we've just been fucking stuck on this level. And no, I didn't wash it because I'm a stinky streamer who just took a shower and then hopped on stream into this stinky, stinky level that's never been washed. but it has been watched. The bad part is that the second half is harder. I'm sure. Destiny Hacks, welcome in. You haven't been able to watch? Jack's just waiting so you can see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Do you know anything about this hack, Destiny? No, you don't, because you haven't been able to watch. That makes sense, actually. Actually true. So I got to playtest this before it came out. And then it came out. And it's live. And you can go download it. And then another release came out. Because Light Alliance and Sayla are an amazing team of people who make ROM hacks together. And they just do really impressive work in very, very short amounts of time. So they released another update to it. So we're on 1.1 version. And I'm still here on the last level. Haven't beaten it from the playtest version. And they added 5 more levels between then and now. So, does that sound about right? For a Jack Hilo stream? But also, I was really, really honored that they invited me to playtest their hack. But unfortunately, I'm just stuck on this level forever. Oh, I'm going to. When I beat this, I'm going to go to version 1.0. And then, oh, cat, please no. And then play that. And then maybe even play 1.1. Because theoretically, once I beat this once, and then I beat it twice, the third time's going to be easy, right? It's Kaizo. The third time's always the easiest time. It's just a breeze. Hey, don't you call me Shirley. Name's Jack Hilo. God damn. Emo. Oh, that's good. I needed some additional caffeine today. We require additional pylons and caffeine. McDuff. Welcome in. I'm doing really well. I'm hating this level. I'm loving it, but I'm hating it. I'm loving it! I'm loving it! But I'm hating it. Because I want it to be over. I want this level to be over. This isn't even the hard parts. And I hope you're doing well. Alyssa, I hope you had a great birthday. Rest of your birthday. You know what I mean. I had a pretty good time watching you do a Rubik's Cube. Oh, I mean play Mario. Happy birthday, Alyssa. Also Steve. And Morgie and Lady Krook. And I'm trying to think of anyone else's. No, that's it. I think that's all my happy birthday greetings that have gone out so far. But remember, if you want me to wish you happy birthday, I'll do it. And then maybe I'll even say, come on over here to twitch.tv/JackElo. Maybe. If you already watched the stream, then, you know, maybe I won't. Maybe I will. When's Destiny's birthday? Someone find that out for me. Will I do it slowly? Like really, really slowly? Missed it by a couple months already? Bummer. I guess you'll have to come back here, you know, when it is your birthday next time. And I'll wish you a happy birthday then, Destiny. Your birthday's in 7 months, but you'll remember. I know. Everyone's going to remember this, right? And by that, I mean no one's going to remember this. It's okay. I'm ready for it. Happy birthday, Destiny Hacks. Happy birthday, Ixacheetle. Happy birthday, Reku Fox. Happy birthday, Nasty Triangle. But it's kind of weird to wish you happy birthday when I already wished your brother a happy birthday. Because Steve's way better at wishing a happy birthday. And by that, I mean we've made a meme out of it at this point. Don't make you any older right now. Happy belated birthday, then. Yeah, wishing two people in the same family happy birthday is just... It's uncomparably weird. That is a weird double birthday thing. That's cool, Destiny Hacks. Little generational birthday magic. You're 37, so you're not excited about that part? I understand. But here's the thing. Age is a number. It's just a number. That's all it is. The age you put on yourself is all the weight of that number, and you can hold that weight however you want. Am I calling you fat? No. I'm saying that there are things out there that help you manage the weight, like wisdom and growth. And you don't have to feel 30 or 37 if you don't want to. Use your mind. Also, if your body creaks, it probably means you're over 30. But, you know, that's a different story. That's where the real number comes from, is, you know, like how your body's doing. But, you know, if you're a wise person, you don't have to... Oh, come on. You don't have to be, you know, 60. You can act like you're 20 and wise, for an extreme example of what I'm talking about. If you want to act like you're age ain't nothing but no. It really isn't. It really isn't, though. Like that's something that was a head turner. That allowed me to kind of realize that, like, there are 50-year-old people who act like they're 16. They never grew up from high school. There are 20-year-olds who act more wise than them. You can act whatever age you want. You can go through life carrying yourself in any way, shape, or form. And your age doesn't have to be part of that for you to have experience and, you know, be responsible or whatever metric you want to live by. Tell your knees that? I mean, your body, your body may deteriorate with age. I'm not saying that, right? I have already addressed this. Welcome in, JD, by the way. Damn it. But, you know, how you carry yourself is not just the number of years that you have aged. And so age is only a number. You got one of those downloads you can't return that Pirate Software was talking about? I have no idea. I don't watch that guy much. I used to watch some of his shorts when they were getting recommended to me, and now they've disappeared. So your friends say you should act your age. It's whatever you want it to be, Noah. Ultimately, that's the way I say. Okay. Unless you're 18 and they're 14, then that really matters. I mean, Rec, that's a whole nother conversation about age. Old enough to remember the links to Blink 182 songs. So then, you know, if you want to rock out to Blink 182, then rock out to Blink 182. Fred music? What is Fred music? What? Oh, okay. His name was Fred. Got it. Yeah, yeah. I was like, what? You get notified that your application for a job you didn't get auto-denied, and it's in a screening process now, so that's something? Well, that's interesting. They have a system that automatically denies applicants, and now they're like, hey, we'd like to move forward with your application. Maybe you just answer, nah, not interested in that job anymore. Oh, the application did not get auto-denied. No, actually, you know what's surprising is that, like, so Nasty Triangle, for example, This happened to me too. This year, he was looking for jobs. And he was saying, like, a couple of weeks ago, he's got a job now. But, he was unemployed. And he was saying a couple of weeks ago that he got a call back on a job that he applied for back in, like, January. But they were just completely, utterly silent. And I find it absolutely hilarious that a company can do that to a person. Just not say anything, keep them on, and then expect them to answer in months. Like, it's wild to me. Because it's not like oh, you got the job or anything. It's like we'd like to proceed to step 2. Maybe a phone call or something, a phone screening. And it's like, why'd you wait that long then? You saw a post about someone who got auto-denied for inappropriate behavior due to having a birthday when they were born. Imagine. I wonder, that's another one. Alyssa was talking about leap birthdays. And I was like, I wonder how many people have a difficult time saying when their birthday is if they're born on leap year. Like in, bureaucratic situations like that. It wasn't that extreme, but the job you work at now applied to and didn't get any sort of response for 7 weeks. I mean, that's pretty, like, crappy, but also not unexpected. Depending on how big the company is, right? Because, sometimes they'll put a job posting up with their company name, and then they'll get thousands of applicants and not have enough people to weed through 1,000 applicants. That's how you got in aerospace. You had an interview, got denied for that position, had a different group at the same place look at your resume. 4 months. That's wild. That's wild. No! Made it through the jump. Frick. No interview, no communication whatsoever. Just got a random job in the mail. Huh. That sounds like they were just waiting for background checks to clear. Or something. And yours cleared first. Which I've heard about with government and government-adjacent positions, is that you'll get a job offer just because your security went through. And I'm like, well, they're really looking for the most perfect candidate, aren't they? That fits the role. No, they just want someone who checks all the boxes and walks away with the money. But it's such a catch-22, JD, because a lot of that clearance stuff is like, you can't just apply for it. You need to have the job to get the application, and then, yeah, it's crazy. You keep getting text message job offers. I wouldn't take any of them. How did I do that twice? Damn it! All right. We're at the PB. That's a PB right there. Oh, man. Oh, absolutely, Krukle. Politicians don't have a background check. They're elected by the people. They get a background done after they already have the job. Like, it's wild. You already do work for secret level projects. You just have no clearance because of the company you work at. None of it makes sense.
Everyone always says hi, surf, but they never say bye, surf.
Well, yeah, you were telling us about that. That makes it interesting as hell. For sure, JD. Hi, Surf. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You'll say it every time if it makes you happy. Yeah, bye, Surf. Get out of here. Or walk in here. Yeah, bye, Surf. Hi. What is up? So nice to see you. Bye, Surf. Is that about right? Is that what you were going for? Bye surf or bye surf? Much different vibes. Yes. Yes. How about try surf? We got try hex. Why not try surf? Left and right? No, you surf both ways. Portable and PC. You surfboard just like everyone else does. One surfboard at a time. I'll be right back. Wrong one. All right. Whoops. Huge banana right there. Emote. Where's the banana? There's the banana. Oh. There we go. Put the banana right where it belongs. Right there. Perfect. Do it. All right, I can do it. Banana brain power. You know, bananas are a great source of brain power. I don't think that's what they meant when they, you know, when you put it on top of your head, but it's basically the same thing. And I'm talking right now so that the song doesn't mute me, because it's gonna come. Dang it. Come on. That one's funny. Damn it.
It's not enough to try to don't splash me, don't tease me, don't be deep underneath. The light finds the ocean embraces me. Deep within. Why don't you throw me in the ocean? Let the salt take away the pain.
It hurts so much.
Throw me in the ocean, make me forget everything since yesterday. It's a summer's ocean.
Let's do this.
It's a summer's ocean. It's a summer's
Oh. Well, that's a PB. Damn. I can't believe I got that close. It's got to be like one jump, right? Well, two jumps is what that looks like. Surely that's the end, right? That's it. There can't be more, right? No, not at all. I'm might be in denial. And I'm not talking about going for a river dip. Okay. Darn it. Little late. Darn it. Darn it. Okay. Why do I have a lead thumb? Wasn't holding the jump there. So, Rec, are you going on a choppa today or tomorrow? Tomorrow? On an actual Friday? Look at this. So you're telling me today's not Friday. Today's Thursday. They don't know? Oh, that's amazing. You're going to surprise them at the theater? Depends on what time you get back in. Should just, like, sleep in the RV. Just hide. They'd see the truck. Oh. The truck is part of, like, is parked away. Got it. Yeah, just park down the street. Park away from the house. No one's gonna have an issue with that, right? You're parking in my spot. What do you mean? This is the sidewalk, dude. It's wild to me, the number of people who live in, like, a very suburban environment, and they're like, this is my sidewalk. I park here. On my sidewalk. It's like, no, that's not your sidewalk. That's not even your property line. If it's in the road, it's not yours. You have no ownership over that. Where your car is right now. Your neighbor keeps their RV on public road parking 24/7? I mean, that's fine. It's just not their spot. So when they do move their RV and someone else takes that space, it's not their spot, you know? Especially if the city's not ticketing, or county or whatever, municipality. If they're not ticketing, especially with an RV specifically as opposed to a camper, right? Because there's different laws about trailers versus vehicles, and then there's RV rules and all sorts of things. Yeah, exactly, Nasty Triangle. I mean, I had an RV in my neighborhood growing up, and they would just kind of park it everywhere, but they would move it all the time. So, like, the only time it would ever get any notice on it is if they left their RV parked in the exact same spot for over a week, which I always just kind of assumed meant that they went on vacation without the RV. You know what I mean? And, like, what are you going to do in that scenario? But just leave it and, you know, get a move-it ticket. They're not going to action on the moving ticket, theoretically, if you plan your vacation, right? You can park an RV on the road or in front-facing property. And you can't park it on someone else's front-facing property? That's what I'm saying. Poor timing. Damn it. You will say it was nice knowing someone in the courthouse, because anytime you did get a ticket, it just got auto-dropped. There you go. Perfect. Just get a buddy. Get a friend. I was right. It was only 2 jumps. It's okay. We'll get back there. I'm confident we'll get back there. Surely. Surely my thumb won't give up between now and then. Nice triangle. Have a great day. Damn it. Okay. All right. Everyone comfy? Everyone cozy? You got your snackies? Your morning coffee? Something? Anything? I'm thinking we might be here for the rest of the stream. All that confidence just lost in a moment's notice. Yep, that's right. I know that's why you all come here. See a Jack Hilo come in to stream. Feeling great, feeling strong, and then getting completely beaten down by one level in a mere matter of 54 minutes. Not even an hour. Here we are. I will admit that it's been a lot longer than that on this level, but I really thought I'd be able to get it soon. There's been so much time spent on this level already. And yesterday I was like, all right, we're finally getting past this silly jump that's been stopping me for a long time. And I didn't beat it. I didn't beat it, and that's really defeating. Because I'm not a consistent player. So I try to power through these things, but even I have my limits. And this level is bringing me to my limits of sanity. Skill, of depression, a lot of things. Oh, come on. Little helper spike. Okay. I don't know. I can't be too defeated by this, after all. I think it's really hard. It's basically one of the harder jumps that I've ever encountered. I won't say it's the hardest jump, because I still suck at shell jumps pretty aggressively, and so a double shell jump would just destroy me in a hack. I know they exist in hacks that are not expert, and people like to say, oh, it's fine. It's just 2. And this is just like that. It's fine. It's just one jump. Kappa. Damn it. I think I have to go on the top Eerie. Oh. In order for everything to work. And I think that's what I was failing at yesterday. Gotta do a little forward back thing. Closer. but not quite what I was trying to... Okay. Not quite what I was trying to do. It's really good. Yeah, that's really tasty. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. It's really tasty. Garbage Lord, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I gotta get something to
Oh,
drink.
hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
You're not a piece of garbage. You're doing a great job, bud. It's good to see you. I feel like garbage today, though. I'm gonna go get some water, and then I'll be right back. Okay. Let's do this. Today. Oh. It's good. It's good. It's good stuff. One of the beautiful things about hydrating is that it's not just for the mouth. It's for the mind. I was a little early there. That's fair. How goes the Mario Wing today? Well, we got our PB. We're one jump away from the end of this. Room. And, then I died. Would have had a halfway point if I hadn't have jumped into the enemy that you need to jump on top of. But that's okay. Because we're gonna get somewhere soon. Surely. Surely I'm not completely discouraged by that and never going to beat this level ever. Let me just, you know, take my Heartbreaker cap off and put my two surfboards on my feet. Just like everyone else does. One surfboard at a time. Oh, it's better. That's much better. Yep. Okay. All right. All right. Nice. Closer. But I need to have less of a lead thumb. Does anyone have, I believe it's mercury that interacts with lead? I think I need a little mercury to pull some of the lead out of this thumb, you know? That's a good idea, right? You put the mercury in your skin and pulls the lead out, right? It sounds dangerous. Don't actually do this. Recommendation, don't. Probably works like that. Disclaimer, it probably doesn't. But seek medical advice. Because I'm not a doctor. It's just a quick Google. If you're going to believe just a quick Google about injecting things into your body, I got some car insurance you might need. Also, your extended warranty is expired. And do you have home and auto, or just home? Oh wait, I don't sell insurance. Apparently it's believed to ward off evil. I mean, it'll definitely replace a lot of things in your body. Maybe one of those is evil. Did they really inject people with mercury? I mean, I know it's a thing that accumulates in our bodies if we eat too much fish, which contain mercury, typically. New cuter PB? Well, good job on a PB anyway. Even if you don't think it's not good, it's significantly better than I can do, Alyssa. Because I'm over here struggling to get through hacks. Solidly not last. Hey, you know, if you're not last, then, you know, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You don't want to be that guy who did the Mario run in 4 days and still got last place because the next highest is 2 days. Only 46 recorded cases of deliberate mercury injection. Woo! That's about 45 too many. Maybe thought it was more curing. so close to being done with this Stardew rando. Nice, JD. Okay. Whew. Why do I have a lead thumb? There we go. I'll just shove tomato all over my thumb. That'll make it lighter because it'll cause rust. And I believe arsenic or some other acid that's really lethal, and that wasn't a good thing, was lead pans and tomatoes. That made vampires or something. I'm pretty sure that's all accurate. Guess you technically finished it today, but you still have a few checks you're trying to get. I don't know enough about the Stardew to really get what that means. But I'm also afraid to learn more about the Stardew to get what that means. You know what I mean? Because I used to obsess about OOT. And randos and speed runs and bingos, and I learned everything I didn't need to know about Ocarina of Time for the N64. Because I used literally none of that knowledge. And I'm glad that most of it has escaped my brain over the course of years, but there is some wild tech in that game that basically seems to have all gone away due to major ace glitches. But anyway, I'm not going to go too deep into Ocarina of Time because I don't want to go deep anymore. I want to forget it all. And I will say that while I don't remember it all, I still remember too many details for something I never beat. God damn it. Injecting mercury was once a treatment for syphilis, but it's toxic as fuck, so they don't do that anymore. That's good that they don't do that anymore. Welcome in, AI Snake. Wait, your thing didn't play, so you've already been here, and I just didn't notice you? Damn it. I'm sorry. Text message job offers, that's right. If you die, you no longer have to worry about the syphilis. Aha! Aha! Ooh. It's supposedly why the Mad Hatter was mad. The Mad Hatter was mad because they used to use mercury in the process of felting material or felting leather, I believe. And the idea of the Mad Hatter specifically, because this was just something that they did with hats, was that he got a little high on his own supply or just too much mercury exposure. You know. But yeah, the idea of injecting mercury totally came up just because I have a lead thumb. Like, when I'm playing Mario, I find a lot of the time if I need to do a short jump, it's very hard for me to do so. It's very hard for me to just do this. While also holding X. Like, my natural inclination is that. And not that. And then we start adding regrabs into there, and you can see how when I try to regrab, my thumb lasts on that jump button too long, so I can't even get that really short jump as a regrab, really. There. So I was like, yeah, just, you know, remove the lead, use the mercury, because those bond. Surely that'll get it out. That'll be problem solver. Right there. Easy. Done. Like it never happened. But really, then we started actually talking about the efficacy of mercury in your bloodstream and stuff, and it's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. So it's a bad thing to joke about. So I'm sorry that I joked about it. I regret all of my decisions. Yeah. Don't put mercury in yourself. Don't put lead in yourself either. Canceled. Damn it. All right. We'll just go back to a time where I wasn't canceled. And that time was yesterday. And many yesterdays before. There's your clip. Sandman. There we go. Back when I was playing OOT. Now there's your clip, alright? Sandman. They used it in mines. What the hell are they using mercury in mines for? Huh. Is that what I was thinking? It was mercury and gold? Maybe it was. Huh. That's crazy. I mean, mercury is just a weird metal. It's a weird substance. It's unique. South American gold mining. So they're still using it like that. They learned nothing in nearly 2,000 years. They learn it's just that labor is cheap and they don't give a fuck about humans. Gold worth more than human lives. Got it. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's some grade A capitalism for you. Black lung in our miners? Nah, get more coal. That's insane to me. Okay. Not allowed to use mercury in the rivers here anymore, but there's still a lot. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. I just didn't know it was used that way. Yeah, right? Were you supposed to dump your mercury? Not in your veins, apparently. That's a bad idea, too. So, I don't know. Well, I mean, we eat it, right? So there we go. Just eat the mercury. That's not toxic, right? You're not putting it in your veins, so it's totally different. There's a whole planet they designated for dumping mercury. Just need to get it there. Yeah, but that's expensive. Just send it to the moon. Easy. Done. Yeah, I wonder. That's why it's called Mercury? Yeah, exactly. I wonder how much we've sent to Mercury. Because I was looking at Voyager 2 the other day. And then I was like, okay, that's cool. Because recently there was an article that they looked back in time at some data from when we, had a probe out there. Because we've only had Voyager 2 explore certain things. And what blew my mind is that, then I started looking into, outer atmosphere or outer solar system stuff, and I was like, oh, we've only ever seen Pluto once. And it was after we decided to call it a dwarf planet. I had just assumed that one of the Voyagers had seen Pluto at some point, but apparently no. We didn't see Pluto until 2008, 2006 or something. So it just kind of blew my mind. That sucks, Ixuchito. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really look at Venus or Mercury. I only kind of looked way further out. So, I was looking at Saturn, Jupiter, that kind of thing. Uranus. There's a whole wiki for human-made objects on extraterrestrial surfaces. I mean, if you go to NASA's website, even they'll tell you what satellites are out there on there to a certain extent, that are still on. List of artificial objects on extraterrestrial surfaces. Mars? Rather than risking making 2 trips to the post office, you're going to wait another hour? Sounds like Amazon's no longer a great option. In which case, I don't know, Ixuchito. What you got to do. I know That's definitely one of the harder things about living out there. Is getting stuff sent to you, but you have to wait longer to verify items are delivered now, but not as long as last year. Well, that's good, at least. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend to know how Amazon works. It's crazy to me. How, like, close they work with the post office, and then sometimes they just change everything, and then it's all different again. And then UPS does it. Too, where they'll like hand the package over to the post office. I mean, my favorite is when I'm looking at my tracking and I see like a FedEx and it goes to this one center, and I call that the black hole center, because it goes in there and it just sits there for 3 days, and then eventually it makes its way to me, even though the tracking will say delivering tomorrow. It'll say delivering tomorrow for 3 days. Huh. Where's your webcam in the post office, though? How are you going to know that your packages are there if you don't have a webcam in the post office? Nope. Dang. That's pretty cool, Alyssa. What game did you submit for Frost Fatales again? Or did you not say? I don't even know if it's allowed to be said. I don't know how this works. You know, something changed too, because for a while they would dispatch out of Vacaville, and now they dispatch out of Sacramento. You submitted Superstar by Margot and Pipe-tastic just because it's new. Oh, okay. So what other Margot hacks are you gonna submit? You're a Margot streamer now. You're clearly not working on Cuter Kaizo for that. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Shit. Okay. Today's just one of those days, I guess, where it's not gonna happen. Okay. Wait, this is a 5-minute run? Holy moly. Oh, you guys never, like, broke the co-world record. That's awesome. No worries. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's really cool. You also have a very solid time on Quickie World. Probably dust that off. If you still enjoy that one. Wouldn't be surprised if you get even better at Quickie by now. Just in a blind run. Because you probably know all the strats. Or could easily learn them in a couple of hours or less. But yeah, that's like quite a bit ago, what I'm seeing. 2 years, 2.5 years. There you go. Two moves ago. I understand that. As your life changes, it gets sifted into eras of time, and if anything's more than one era ago, you go on an eras tour, right? No, it means it's a really long time ago in your head. Can you bring Kelsey with you? You can bring whoever you want with you. They might not want to come, though. So just keep that in mind. Also, we're talking about mental eras and mental tours more than anything. So, you know, don't let too many people in your head. It could be a scary place. Just let everyone in like that. Eras was a Swift thing, yes. That's her latest tour. It was absurdly expensive to get a ticket. I figured you would at least have gotten that one, Alyssa, and that's totally fair. That you know, it's not your music at all, but it is like currently in the pop culture vernacular. It's real hard to avoid that one. That's all I'm saying. I don't care about Swift. I'm just saying it hit mainstream news with how her Eras tour was breaking Ticketmaster and all these things, and we've had some conversations about Ticketmaster in the media as a result of this, and how Ticketmaster owns a lot of ticket distribution and charges an exorbitant amount of fees, and how maybe it's not a good thing that Ticketmaster gets paid all this money. And I've been saying that for years. Like, why the hell does Ticketmaster make so much money Why does Ticketmaster make any money at all when I go to a venue and buy a ticket? I don't know if anyone's familiar with this, because rarely anyone ever buys tickets at a venue. But Ticketmaster somehow weaseled their way into that business of controlling the market by you go to the venue to purchase a ticket and they will sell you a Ticketmaster ticket. So Ticketmaster makes money off of that. Taylor's a cat purring on your lap. Awesome. Cozy cats are great, aren't they? Yeah, and that's the thing, is that it's caused a large conversation about how resellers who are typically unlicensed are able to get away with certain things, and like it's not the worst thing that we've had. Thanks, Taylor Swift, for that. But it definitely took a long time to have this conversation. Because I've been saying that for like 15 years. I'm just saying. It's like really crazy that Ticketmaster charges fees when you go to a venue. Because it's no longer the venue's box office, it's the Ticketmaster box office at the venue. But yeah. Festivals are absurd. I stopped going to festivals a long time ago. There used to be one festival I went to every year for several years, and they always advertised it was going to be $13.37 or something like that, right? I think that's what it was. And the final time I went, my ticket cost $13.13 or 37 cents or whatever it was. And there was over $30 in fees. And I went, what the Ticketmaster is going on here? And I said, nope. This is it. This is the last one. I'm done. And it wasn't even as good as the previous ones that had been cheaper. So I gave up. I was done. Screw the festivals. Screw the Ticketmaster. Emote. Yeah, exactly, Krukle. It's true. You never have time for festivals once you have a kid. No, I stopped going to festivals years before I had a kid. I think this was... I'm trying to remember. I can't even remember when that was. I was in college. Anyway. You've never gone to a music festival that was multiple days? I have no interest in going to a music festival that's multiple days. And going to multiple days, I only ever had an interest in going to see like one artist and then seeing anything else I could see that day was typically how I went and approached festivals, but they're just wild and crazy, and I don't really want to do that anymore. It was never really the thing that I enjoyed. So in the mosh pit now. I was in the vibe pit. Good vibes in the back. I wasn't going to metal shows, Alyssa. I'll tell you that. So it's probably a little bit of a different vibe. Never gone to a professional music conference even. But I don't like metal. It's like one of the few things I kind of listen to and kind of don't. I'm certainly not the type of person who can name off a bunch of folk metal bands or something like that. Aluminum? What? What? Nasty Triangle? Korpiklani and Uvalidi are probably the best folk metal. Yeah, I just don't even understand it. But it sounds cool. I mean, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's totally a vibe. That's good. That's really good. That's amazing. Yep. All right, what? This is a YouTube short? It's a science short? That's so weird. It did that. All right. Dragon Force is yeah, it's something. It exists. It's like mobile home metal. And I'm not saying that people in mobile homes listen to it. It's like metal is one thing, and then Dragon Force is this thing. Metal, if metal is a house, Dragon Force is a prefabricated house or a mobile home. Because it's just like absolutely production. And you can see through the cracks, is what I'm trying to say. Here's one of your favorite songs. Toss It in the SR. We'll play it next time. It's going to be wild. Alyssa might not even be here. I'll be like, what the fuck is this? Or Alyssa will be streaming, probably, because I'll probably be doing it on a Sunday. And Alyssa will just totally miss. Oh, yeah, absolutely I will. But yeah, everyone, feel free if you want to just throw songs into Trucking Stream, you can do that with !SR at all times. I'm pretty sure it just works. If you hear something that's really cool and it's not yeah, definitely links are better than random words that you're searching, like aluminum. But, you know, you can just throw... I think even when the stream's offline, you can just do that. Not entirely sure about that, but, you know, I haven't tested it. But if it doesn't work, let me know. Okay. Bro, you gotta blast 7 Nation Army. Nothing hits like that baseline. You didn't say who that's by. What a crappy Chad. Very uninformative Chad. This Chad AI is really, really bad. It's nothing like that other AI. I get that it only gets 500 characters to tell me something. Is there any goal to trucking, or is it just... Well, you accumulate money. You build in a trucking company. I would say that's part of it. Oh. Hold on. There we go. Turn off the song request. But I'd say the biggest goal is not money. Because money just enables you in the game. Um, I'd say the bigger goal is the journey along the way. Because, like, there's a set map that exists, and you want to explore it. It's an exploration game, basically, in addition to simulating truck driving. Apparently, there's some number of people who have gotten into the job of trucking through Truck Simulator, and then there's some number of people who have found out about Truck Simulator who are truckers and enjoy Truck Simulator. So I don't want to say that those people, that cross-pollination doesn't exist. But that's certainly not my purpose. My purpose is just enjoying the scenery and sometimes driving about and just seeing stuff. Technically, your dad's a trucker IRL. That's cool. Yeah, maybe he'd be into it. You need to you can't stay awake long enough or smoke no weed long enough. Rough. Gotta switch to edibles, clearly. Should tell him to check out Jack Hilo every Sunday. Does your dad do long haul or short haul? Seven Nation Army. Oh, it's a White Stripes song. Interesting. Sicko mode. I'm going to start using that as, like, the basis for our next stream, is just ask Chad what song's playing next. Perfect. All Chads welcome to request songs. Goes cross states but not cross country. I mean, that's long haul. You know, short haul is typically you live at home. Long haul is you're out on the road for a couple of days, wherever the hell you're going. Yeah, there are a lot of federal regulations once you go over a state line and stuff. Worst job of your life? Don't work for Domino's. And I could have told you that. Don't work for Domino's. So did you get a CDL? Is that what that means? Ah, okay. Your Class C trucking. Where you helped unload but didn't drive. It was your primary project when you worked for the state government? I did not know that. I did not know what IFTA was. But I was like, I know there's some sort of regulatory body that makes all this shit happen. So I'm assuming it's federal. I don't fucking know. I haven't looked into this at all. Like, again, I am not a trucker, an aspiring trucker. The game a lot. Like, a surprising amount, honestly. I did not expect I would enjoy the game that much. But it has no paperwork. It has no consequences. And it has this whole economy thing that I'm really enjoying. And it's a great chill game, like, ultimately. So I love playing it at least once a week. If I've got more time, I'll play it sometimes. I'm really dedicated to it in that I've finally bought a wheel and pedals, but it does make that experience a lot more engaging and make me want to do it more than when I was just doing it with a controller. Well, yeah, I mean, I dedicated to getting all the maps so that, you know, there's plenty to explore. It's just, it's natural. I figured I'm going to stream it anyway. Why limit myself? And now I'm fortunate enough that my wife's really into it too. So it's been something that we've been switching off on. It was really fun. Lately what we've been doing is, like, one of us will start a job, we'll go about halfway, and then the other one will finish. Which I guess there's some percentage of truckers who probably do that, but you know. Oh, come on. Oh, cool. That's why there's a bed in the back for your partner. Yeah, exactly. Nope. But, like, literally, I bought, like, the cheapest wheel and pedals I could buy. The cheapest stand. May have not have gotten let go for bumping a building with your truck. Gasp. You mean to tell me that with a giant trailer or a box truck that's really hard to manage in your first couple of go-arounds. You hit a building. I do it all the time. I literally do it all the time. I don't think... Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've worked at a lot of places, but one of the most notable ones was there was one place I worked at. We got a delivery every day, and they'd take an 18-wheeler, and you could tell when the new guy just started because he had no idea how to back that thing up. And he would just, like, take sometimes 45 an hour just going back and forth. And 50% chance of rain today? Interesting. Huh. But yeah, like, you've done a U-turn in a 36-footer? That's cool. ATS is American Trucking Simulator. And then there's ETS for Euro Truck Simulator, which are the two main games made by SCS Soft, who, you know, is the developer of some of the best trucking sim. There's also some snow trucking game that exists that I've heard is alright. I haven't tried it yet. You know, I'm still enjoying the hell out of trucking sim, so, or ATS specifically. So I haven't wanted to pick up those games the same way, because I'm just like, I already have 2 whole games to discover and see and build and explore. Why would I buy 2 more? To go for physics instead of long haul? Yeah, it looked interesting. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying, like, I'm committed to trucking sim. I got all the DLC. That didn't cost nothing. I'm not about to go buy more games. Damn it! Before you got ATS, you did a mission in Death Stranding that involved you long haul truck driving for 20 real life minutes. Yeah, we call that the precursor to truck sim. Didn't you know? You have to deliver the baby. Or something. The baby isn't the cargo most of the time? Yeah, my understanding is it's a very small part of the game, but it's just an infamous part of the game at this point. No one ever drops it, so I might as well just bring it up every time. It's not a small part. I don't know. I haven't played it. Definitely not a small part. Okay. I don't know. I mean, if I played every game I wanted to play, Krukul, I'd just be here all day. Right? I should be here all day. It's got a one Mario reference, so we should play it on Mondays. If that were the case of Mario Mondays, I would be stuck playing all of those crappy what games are they? Helothon 1.0 when? I've had subathons. They don't last that long. I stopped doing that. Stopped treating this like a business a long time ago, JD. And I'm much better for that. I was impressed that I was able to go for 12 hours. Subathon sounds more like a fun event and less than a business. Yeah, but if I just want to do a fun event, I don't need a timer that goes up in time based on how much money you spend. You see what I'm saying? Something 12 hours, something nodding joke. I mean, if your subathon lasts longer than 12 hours, then you should probably sleep. And see a medical professional about your insomnia. You want to do a 24-hour stream one day? No plans on it right now, though. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing, is that the a-thon part is over, is what I'm saying. If I want to do a long event like that, first off, I'm going to need, like, some support in my life, right? Perhaps sending my kids over for a sleepover or something. But also, you know, I'm doing like only 3 to 4, so 12 is long for me these days. And I recognize that. Whereas when I did do a 12, I was doing 6s every day that I was streaming. So it wasn't a super big stretch. The big stretch was that it went till like midnight. It was like 12 to midnight. And I was just dead tired by the time midnight started rolling around. Yeah, I used to stream about 30 hours a week when I was trying to do this full time. From about 6 to midnight. I took about a half-hour break to put the kids to bed. 5 days a week. And I got really stressed out. The January after, when I realized that January is a slow month in general, and I should not focus on this like it's a business. And I tried to come to terms with that for a while, and then eventually I went, no shit. And And so, you know, I took away all the sub goals, and, you know, we've got our daily sub goal, and that's it. I had, like, the overall sub goal. I had the, I had a follower goal that was just arbitrary number that was way higher than, you know, where we were, kind of thing. Whereas now we're doing actual, like, fun stuff around the follower goal. And I don't stress about those things anymore. Like, if I don't hit my daily sub goal, I don't care. I'd set timers and change off camera, but the timer would go down if someone donated. Yeah, you know, I half the time I just would stream for 5.5 hours, and 30 minutes of that would be BRB changing into bikini. Surely that was the case. What if you did an anti-subathon where you started off in a bikini and people had to sub for you to put clothes on? Well, then that's called front loading, because people are just going to put all the subs in the front of the stream, and then you can just stop, and there you go. Or they're just going to, like, not watch at all. That's the other alternative. And then you're just wearing a bikini all stream. You barely even caught me when I did night streams. Used to be that you did almost no Twitch after work. I mean, you certainly rated me, like, quite a bit. But I can understand, because it was always a late night thing. But yeah, there's some remnants of stuff that says, like, late nights. From when I was streaming back then that I've never bothered to clean up. But that's where the whole aesthetic was stronger than with the black and the green. Because it was supposed to be, yeah, jacket night or something, and neon lights and now I don't remember the... Well, I guess we did some Sunday. Don't even use Nightbot? Well, that's because I thought Stream Elements was the superior bot for a while. Don't besmirch Nightbot. They're just different. They're just different. They have access to about the same information, and True chat option is use no bot whatsoever. I mean, that's why there's no Nightbot. I was only going to use one bot. And have no mods. And the bot didn't even auto mod. Auto mod was turned off. I was like, I'm just going to moderate the stream myself. Because I'm a fucking Chad. Yeah. It's not easy being a no bot streamer, alright? Still have to moderate the stream myself? True. True. Sometimes I do, and it's okay. Because I've made it very clear to the mods who have swords. You don't have to do anything. It's merely a time saver for me. Yeah, it doesn't overlap, I guess. Interesting. I thought I kept that. Oh. It is blocking. Whoops. Fix that. There we go. Warnings do start next week. Absolutely. Damn it. Yeah, unscammed. There we go. Feel free to, you know, make the world green. It's a green world, dog. You just have me cycle colors for a long time. I need to make more colors. Maybe more shades of green. Huh. There's one that's just like still in the blocking queue. How do I clear out this queue? Yeah, it's go green for a minute and then it toggles. It's just a toggle, so like you can have, if you redeem it enough times in a row, you can have it just go off real quick and then go off a minute later real quick. There's a lot you can do with it. I think I did kind of restrict its time, though, perhaps. I don't remember. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It's fun. We can also do the PNG tuber. But that won't make it green, unfortunately. I haven't figured that part out yet. And also, they don't really interact with each other very well. But it does make the same noise, so, you know, there is that, at least. That'll wake some people up, just hearing the bell sound constantly. If they weren't necessarily watching, maybe now they are. I don't know. I think it's kind of a funny thing, though, that I'm just using that bell everywhere. Oh, does it have a cooldown? Oh. Oops. Sorry. My bad. I'll adjust that. And now it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go gangbusters. In a minute. Or less. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts so much. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay, cool. Very green right now. Not green. Very green. Green. Not green. Green. Not green. Not green. I can't keep up. There's too many green. It's not easy being this green, people. You're trying to sleep over here? That's fair, Big Daddy.
See you later.
You know, when you get a big gulp, it's all this caffeine. Normally makes me crash when I drink that much caffeine from big gulp. I get it. I hope you're having a good day. I hope it's a lovely fall day and not a crappy rainy day. Can't a guy lurk and nap? I know, right? Here's a good global emote for you. Resident Sleeper. If you're not aware of that one. Holy smokes. It's a shitty rainy day. Oh, I'm sorry, man. No Biggie? Just Tupac? Good luck, JD. Hopefully, the doors don't fall off your meeting. Okay. Your parts just don't break like everybody else's. Alright, wasn't fast enough. Should have waited a little bit longer or tried to jump around it in some other way, but I screwed up. It's going really well. I hope you're having a good day. It's been good. It's been good. Trying to get through this level. I feel like I might actually do it today. And by that I mean I'm running out of time and I'm not surprised. But I'm trying to remain positive and reinforce that I could beat this today. Yes. There we go. I'm not lying to myself or you. Clearly. Clearly. Yeah, my PB is one jump away. And we've gotten close to that 4 times today, which is way closer than yesterday. So we didn't even get there. Got huge PBs today. To the point where I'm probably going to beat it tomorrow if I don't beat it in the next 30 minutes. Because that's how this works.
New follower.
Thanks for the follow, new follower. Appreciate it. Feel free to say hey if you want, and if you don't, that's okay too. We keep the follows anonymous. So if you want to lurk, stay lurking. My dramatic switch to Balatro yesterday, you were a little surprised I came back to it today. Of course I came back to it today. I really want to beat this. I don't want to put it on the shelf. I really want to beat this so that I can beat the 11 exit version and then move on to something else. Welcome in, Ghostblood 278. I see a little pet the first name right there. First name Butt's really cool. Yeah, I see who follows. I keep them anonymous from everyone else. Unless they want to say hey. So thank you for the follow. He is. He really is cool. Him and one of his friends really, that's a dead fly, really helped me get better at Kaizo. As well as a lot of the people here have helped me get better at Kaizo. One of the people who helped me get better at Kaizo made this. Mr. Light Lions himself. But FMB is a really great creator. Highly recommend everyone go check him out. And if you don't know who Barb is, then, I mean, do you even watch Mario stuff? Like, I really don't need to go that much deeper on that one. Which part is tripping me up? Everything. AI Snake, everything. Would I wager my butt? Bet your bottom dollar. Yeah, I'm not a consistent player. So, like, you know, I had a PB. We were right there. We were literally one jump away. And I couldn't perform one simple jump. And here we are, an hour later. It does help. It always helps. Let's do this. Get in there, Ghostblood. You're not gonna get to Kaizo if you don't try to Kaizo, baby.
Driving down an open highway, like we're waiting for the world to end.
Damn it.
The feeling of my arms around you. I'm addicted to this.
Oh, that was a lot. Welcome in, Lana. I'm using an emulator on my PC. I recommend that to most people when they want to just get into Kaizo. Even if you already have the system, it's expensive to play ROM hacks, I would say. Exactly, AI Snake. Make sure this is something you like before you really just start dumping money into it. Because I have multiple ways that I could do this, and I still use an emulator. I think it's the best for stream. Currently. Without spending a ton of money. Which is what that goal at the bottom of the screen is for. There you go. Yeah, that's the link right there. And I know it's really hard to hear me right now, and it's only going to get worse. So I'm going to stop talking until this song's over. Damn it. Well, there goes the brain power. All right. But yeah, if you want to get into this, Ghostblood, I recommend emulator. Number one thing. Just to see if you're really into it. Because playing ROM hacks, any ROM hacks on an SNES, is gonna cost you probably a couple $100 for a cartridge that'll allow you to load ROMs. Whereas you can pretty much use any hardware you have lying around with an emulator. Some people like to use the SNES Classic. Some people like to use their computer. Other people like to use their phones. I recommend a controller if you're using your phone. I don't recommend playing Kaizo with a touchscreen. But I will recommend, any controller that you think is comfortable, give that a shot. If you're getting into Kaizo and you're finding that it's really, really hard, don't be discouraged. That's normal. But also, even if you're playing a beginner hack, it's normal. But also, try and figure out your latency. Try and reduce your latency. That makes it a little bit easier. You have definitely done touchscreen SNES. Yeah, I'm not saying that all games are unplayable with a touchscreen. I'm just saying Kaizo Mario is gonna be hard with a touchscreen. You can even play Kaizo Mario on your refrigerator. Oh, on my refrigerator? I don't think my refrigerator has that kind of processing power. I don't think my refrigerator has processor. Honestly, I don't think it has a computer in there. I think it's all... Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the compressor has a computer? But I don't have one of those fancy see what's inside your fridge without opening it refrigerators. I don't want to say smart refrigerator because honestly, I don't know how smart that is. It's just a camera. But Oh, wow. Hey, Gray. Welcome in. We've been on the struggle bus all day. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate the bits. Let me add them in here in a moment. Those fridges suck. Why do you want to see the inside of your unorganized fridge? Agreed. My fridge is never going to be organized in such a way where that would be helpful. But maybe people who do that find that that's exactly why they do it, is it does force them to almost make their fridge organized. I don't know. There are groups out there who are interested in photos of people's fridges, and to them you say, mind your business. Yeah, I don't need anyone looking into my fridge. I got 2 kids. It's pretty obvious when you look at my fridge. That's about it. See, that sounds like a smart fridge, Big Daddy. That sounds like an actual smart fridge. It actually knows things. I'm guessing it has sensors, or just is it visual? I don't know. Either way, that deserves the title of smart fridge. Having a screen on the front of your fridge so that it can connect to the internet, that's not very smart. No, I'm saying I have 2 kids. You can obviously tell that if you look in my fridge. I by no means claim to have bodies in my fridge. That would be weird. Don't install chat in your fridge. Yeah, it'll tell you all sorts of misinformation like just do the thing, man. Don't even worry about if it's low. Just get more. Keep You're gonna get me in trouble, Big Daddy. Joke? Yeah. Yeah, you want to take your hunting gains and put it in the freezer. That's true. You know, when you get an elk, you should probably go in the freezer. You're not going to eat that much meat. Just make sure that you don't clean it for mercury, or do clean it for mercury. I'm still confused on how that works with the mining, gold mining, mercury. What? Huh? Spend? Toxicity? Things? Mercury and gold mining is very rudimentary. The mines? Oh god! Oh god, Krukle. Not the mines. We're gonna be there all year. Yeah, we were talking about that, Big Daddy, before you got here. Although you were probably lurking at some point, perhaps even at that time, but yeah. Yeah, I was referencing older stream jokes in stream. I know, I'm terrible. You missed talking about mining laws too? Yeah, we were talking. Oh, that's right. You went off to run an errand. Welcome back, Nasty Triangle. I just always assume you're here. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm actually I'm going back and explaining everything. Gosh. AI Snake. I'm taking the time to go back in time. If I could turn back time, then you all would be able to watch everything. But I understand time doesn't work like that. And also, this stream is quite boring, so you probably all don't want to watch that much. Let's be honest. I'm glad that some of you get some amount of entertainment value out of it, but ultimately, I understand most of you work and do things, and you're not here all the time, and that's fair. My viewing habits are personally in between watching people a lot and watching people almost rarely. Your wife bought new shoe. You took new shoes to work, but they aren't broken at all and hurt, so you had to find shoes. Brought her 3 pairs to choose from. That's smart. That's smart. Yeah. I remember back in the day when I used to pick up my wife from work on the weekends. Because she worked weekends and I didn't. I had a 9-to-5 job. I was an office worker. And I would bring her 2 shirts if I was surprising her so that she could pick one. And then she wouldn't have to wear her work uniform. And that's when I learned that was the right play. Because one time she didn't like the shirt that I brought her, so I just brought 2 from then on out. Oh no! Oh no. That's rough. You're never gonna live that down, Nasty Triangle. Literally never. It's just something that's always a part of you from here on out. So does Pepperidge Farm. Nasty Triangle speaking to us from beyond the grave. I'm surprised she hasn't brought it up at all. That's some wife you got there. He was a ghost the whole time. That's how he does all the crazy transitions on his stream. They're not transitions. He's just a ghost. He has a... You moved quite a while ago now? I figure, because you said you're almost done paying off the house. He's a hologram. The house is already paid for. He's just a ghost. A ghost hologram. A digital ghost. He went to go throw away those shoes, and when he came back from the dumpster, he got sucked into a computer. But I figure, yeah, if you're close to paying off your house, then that means that you've been there for some period of time at least. At least 10 years, probably. Are we in a Tron situation? Yes. Always. That's why that's down there. You know? The bit. It's right there. We're all in Tron. Yes. No. Yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no. If you've never seen original Tron, then I'm sorry. But go watch original Tron. And then if you really like that movie, I guess you could watch the Daft Punk Tron, but... Really? Wow. Wow, Nasty Triangle. That's wild. I mean, I like the soundtrack of the Daft Punk Tron. That's about all I like. Yep, that's about it. No, I didn't. Let me guess, it's not Daft Punk. Trent Reznor? Okay. He's done a lot of soundtracks, actually. If I remember correctly. I mean, his music's all over movies anyway. You're not good at spending money, and your cult made you obsessed with avoiding debt so that you would never buy yourself anything that wasn't essential. Yeah, I can get, like, I've talked to different cult, former cult person. Different cult is what I'm trying to emphasize here. And he's gone on in to say a lot of things about how he was always worried about the world ending at any moment because that was a tenet of the cult. And but he was also just, like, once he left, always had certain things just stuck in his head as a result of the cult. And, like, it was hard to escape that methodology in his head. And he, you know, I mean, that's basically how he was raised, right? So it's hard to reduce something that you were raised in to, oh, well, that's just raised behavior, I have more wisdom than that, and it's time to overthink that and overwrite that thinking. Because ultimately, like, everyone has a hard time ignoring the way they were raised to a certain extent. It's a very common psychological place to be for most people, is to listen to the things you were taught when you were a kid. But yeah, treat yourself, Nasty Triangle. Occasionally. I'm not saying go do it right now, but treat yourself, you know? I'm not saying you need to be the guy who doesn't need a present every once in a while, or doesn't need a present when a holiday comes around or something, or a birthday. But treat yourself every once in a while. Everyone should. I know spending money's rough for a lot of people, especially in this period of inflation we're experiencing in the economy. But hell, even if that just means like an ice cream cone, treat yourself, everybody, from time to time. Exactly, Nasty Triangle. Exactly. You gotta enjoy your life to a certain extent. I can understand, you know, okay, I'm spending too much on my daily latte or my daily lunch or whatever when I go out every day, or, you know, like, that's an exorbitant expense when you multiply anything by daily. But, you know, treat yourself within a reasonable period of time with a reasonable expense. I'm not saying, you know, go to the coffee shop and get a latte every day. But, like, yeah, if you're making good money, treat yourself daily then. Why not? If you can afford that, sure. If you can't afford that, don't do it every day. But bring a smile to your face with your own experiences. And sometimes, you know, smiles are cheap, and other times they're not. So, treat yourself in some way, in some shape, in some form. Damn. Damn. My consistency is just gone on this level. It's beyond beating today. Your mom definitely cried at you over it? Sure. Just real feels express not much. Understandable. Yeah, I mean, like, when someone leaves a cult and their family's still in it, that's rough. But there's plenty of other reasons for your parents to cry at something you did. AI Snake, my mom cried when I moved. Might be the only person at your company that Boeing isn't pissed at. Damn. You've got to get on their list. Look at you. You treated yourself, Ixuchito. That counts, you know? Your mom cried out of happiness when you moved. It's just like good riddance. You know, if you don't have a great relationship with your parents, it's understandable too. But I think if you're not causing some sort of distress at some point in your life with your relationship with your parents, then you're not doing your best to be you either. So I think it's a positive thing if you have some sort of thing that upsets your parents. Sometimes that's going to be something you're not proud of, and sometimes that's going to be something you are proud of. But I think it's important to remember that part of being yourself is not going to be 100% of what your parents want. And it's important to be yourself. And I definitely made my mom cry more than once. So I know when there's good times to make your parents cry and when there's bad times to make your parents cry. And I think one of the good times that I made my mom cry was when I said, I'm moving across the country. I'm sorry, but I think it's just better life for my family.
The secret behind a great Eggs Benedict is in the Hollandaise.
Feel Good Friday on a Thursday. Welcome in, Benedict. Yeah, sometimes your parents will get over a decision you made, and sometimes they won't. And that just speaks to their own personal growth, and this goes back to what I was saying earlier, where age is just a number and your wisdom does not affect how many years you have lived life and your body has experienced. But your ability to act in a certain way determines your age way more than anything else. because yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. I feel like a great deal of ex-cult content, not just ex-Mormon, is for those of us who are not in a cult, to make us aware that this is a thing that still goes on. I mean, obviously, there's some specific stuff that doesn't make sense to us and is written to cult members, or said, or you know what I'm saying. The video's so prevalent now, but you know, it's its own content stream. Some just more cultish than others. Yeah, exactly. There's different levels of cult. And I don't want to say, you know, there's different levels of cult because of their tax exemption status. That's a silly marker to mean culty or more cult, less culty or more culty. But there's, you know, different levels of indoctrination is what I'm trying to say. And I don't want to, you know, rag on religion too hard, but I'm not a big fan of it, if you didn't know. And that has nothing to do with cults so much as just the level of indoctrination ain't for me. The Mormon history stuff, very intriguing. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting to a point. I think history is just interesting in general. Yeah. I really don't care what religion you are. Just religion as a whole isn't for me. I know it helps a lot of people, so I'm not going to fault you for being whatever religion you are. And especially if it's something that's historically been in your family tree for a long time, I'm not going to fault you for just adopting the beliefs of your family members in particular. I just know that it's not for me. I just hope that, you know, everyone can care for fellow people, and whatever belief system you use to determine your care is not necessarily the thing that should be determined by one group of people, but your own mind. Yeah, that's a religion that has some really level-headed thinkers and some really backwards thinkers in certain aspects, right? But like a lot of religions have some backwards aspects to other religions. But ultimately, I would encourage everyone who believes a religion to try and just, you know, use your own brain. Think through the things you've been taught. I'm not saying leave your belief system in any way, shape, or form, but if your religion is telling you that one group is bad and one group is good, then maybe you need to find out the history of why that is. And sometimes that's harder than others. Is what I'm saying. Depending on if you're in a cult or not. A lot of the time. I mean, it's hard to measure that, Alyssa, but I will say if someone's religious, there's a potential there for them to still do really great things that are not bad for society, and there's a potential for them to do really great things that are bad for society as well. So I am always gonna be fairly even in my judgment of most things, because I just recognize that individuals are greater than any organization, because not everyone beats the same drum, even if they're part of a group. You know, some people play the saxophone. Some people play the trumpet in their marching band. This motherfucker needs Jesus? No, I don't, actually. Everyone's got a role, and some people are more coordinated than others. Some people are just watching the marching band. They're a part of the group, but they're not really watching the marching band. I mean, they're only watching. They're not they're just a card-carrying member, you know? Yeah, I do recognize that a lot of things get blamed on religion, but is really just perpetuated by shitty people. Damn it. Yeah, exactly, JD Hull. I mean, you know, I'm just out here trying to beat this Kaizo hack because I'm just doing Shiba's work. You know, Shiba would want this. She's got 6 hands. I've got 2. This is just a walk in the park for Shiba, and I'm just out here struggling hard. You need to download this hack? I think this is a really good this is a really good hack. It's very difficult though. Apparently it got a little bit easier, so maybe the final version is better for what its focus is. I haven't played that yet. I'm still playing the playtest version, JD Hall. I'm still stuck on this level, which apparently hasn't changed. So... But you're the one who wanted to play Akogare, so maybe this is... I will guarantee you this. It is very well made. And it looks even better from what I've seen. But I'm also a playtester, so... It has also been proven that people who are religious are proven more likely to fall for misinformation or lies. Yeah, I mean, people who are more likely to be swayed by the indoctrination of religion are more likely to be swayed. You know? It's sad that that's true, but you know, that's one thing that that religion scares me the most, is that we're not living in a world where people critically think through all their decisions. We're living in a world where people use shortcuts all the time, and religion is one of those shortcuts for them to think that they're doing the Lord's work, when really they're not always doing the Lord's work. Sometimes they're just doing some mortal's work. But just because someone claims they're religious doesn't mean that I'm immediately throwing them out of my life in any way, shape, or form. I just would rather talk to them about it than just take the face value. And I mean, like, that's pretty normal for me. Yeah, there's all walks of life in any place you go, ultimately, and so that's why I don't necessarily... I mean, we're having a really good conversation, but I do need to go. But, yeah, I will say... oops. Thanks, you all, for joining me, and... where is that thing? There we go. I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you treat yourself every once in a while, and let's see. And that's really where this conversation all started from. Was Nasty Triangle was talking about how he doesn't like to spend money because of how he was raised growing up in a cult. And Nasty Triangle is a great example of a person who, broke out of that cult and still lives their life to the fullest. And I encourage you all to live your life to the fullest. But sometimes you have to re-examine your life in order to do that. Just looking for someone to raid here. Do. I already rated them this week. That's part of the problem here. And that's way too high on my list. Damn, those viewer numbers. I don't like to rate up. It's always going to be the case. Maybe I'll get better perspective if I just not use this device and just go over here and do it the old-fashioned way. Who's that? Oh, hell yeah. Perfect. See? When you only get partial names, you don't notice everyone. Lineru, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate that. And wait, are you guys hearing that? Or is the thing picking up audio that's not being projected? Yeah, it's picking up my desktop audio. Fascinating. That's not on stream, though, I don't think. Pretty sure I split that out. Hold on, there it is. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Well, we're going to go raid Reckless Donk. They're playing Dragon Quest 3. But they're also just really good people. And I highly recommend that you go give them a follow. It's a couple. That's always fun on Twitch when you get to watch a couple stream together. And basically, like, that's always what they do. I don't think I've ever seen just one of them stream. Thank you all so much for the stream. I really appreciate it. And we're going to beat this level tomorrow. Probably. Real. True. Cheers, everyone. Appreciate y'all. Bye.